We're just gonna deliver some packages. What do we got going on here? We could recycle some of the busted shit we don't really need to carry. I said, I do say, I don't know. The hyper emphasized fucking Foghorn Leghorn bit is just really funny because I imagine that that's whatever Daniel Craig does when he's prepping to do his I don't remember the name of his fucking character in the Knives Out movies, but he just sounds like a very Foghorn Leghorn style individual. Okay, let's see. What do we got going?
We've added a timefall shelter option to your PCC. They're perfect for keeping you and your cargo dry until the weather improves.
Well, we also have the floating carriers available already.
Congratulations, Sam. Your PCC's leveled up, so to speak. It now has the capacity to produce more complex structures. I'll let Mama fill you in on the details.
Cool.
Sam, I've added a safe house schematic to your PCC. It's a fairly large structure, so it'll take a lot of time and materials to build. But once complete, it's pretty much identical to a private room. Give it a shot.
It is pretty useful to have. We're gonna make 2 of those.
A floating carrier is a kind of tractor car. Chiral crystals keep it suspended in midair, allowing it to move unimpeded over rough terrain. You can load one up with cargo and tow it to your destination with minimal effort. If one's not enough for your needs, you can hook it up to another and take 2. Just keep in mind that carriers require a steady supply of chiral crystals to operate.
Hey, Autumn, how's it going? Oh, Frostbound. Also, thank you for the follow yesterday. How y'all doing? We are doing some Death Stranding because it is mid Cryptid-mas. To horse Mothman. Yeah. It's like mid Cryptid-mas. So I thought we'd get a little hangout going, if for those who are free and or need a distraction. Oh, these are all for the collector. Okay. Shit. Just got done cooking. Ooh, what you been cooking? I know today's a big family finally calmed down. There's so many kids. Oh man, it's not really the case anymore, but there was a time. Because my aunt has 4 kids, and her 2 oldest daughters have 2 kids a pop. So there was an era. 12 hours of grilling brisket. Oh man, that is the time. Eric, hey, how's it going? Merry Cryptid-mas. Yeah, me and the family went to downtown Chinatown. Got authentic succulent Chinese meal. For the you know, if you don't celebrate Christmas, it's Chinese food and movies day normally. And thank you again, Eric, for the 3 stream streak. I need to set up some kind of sound thing for that. Okay, this is progression. However, we could completely ignore that. This is one of those things where it's like, I kind of just want to push to the next thing, but I have a whole bunch of lost stuff I gotta go back to the collector for. And Autumn, also thank you for the watch streak. Appreciate you all hanging out. But yeah, I know today's also a big cooking day, so Frostbound, fucking 12-hour brisket that's a vibe. That is a time. Alright, we'll do this and we'll do the Lost Orders. And, or you know what? Let's see if we can do the safe house as well. Because that's right here. That's immediate. We can carry that by hand.
That container is filled with pressurized fog. If it breaks, the gas will begin to leak out.
Uh-oh.
Which is bad news for you and anyone near you. Therefore, it's imperative you keep this cargo in good condition. Pack some extra repair spray just to be sure.
Yeah.
In case you're wondering, fog
Sad part
vital
is
to
they
the
most
work
of it
of our
before I could get it on the
R&D division.
table. Damn.
Deliver it safely and
That's
you
wild.
might end up
I get
contributing
it, though.
to the creation of some new equipment for yourself.
Cousin of mine is really into, like, he's gotten into like a smoking kick, and not the consumption, but you know, smoking meats. And during Thanksgiving, uh-oh, I may have been overzealous. Yeah, actually, let's do that. Let's auto wrench cargo. Will it? No, it will not. Alright, cool. We gotta fix that manually. He smoked a turkey for like... It was a small turkey. It wasn't that crazy, but he smoked it for like 6 hours and it came out like... perfect. Threw some dry rub on there like halfway through. It was fucking... It was on point. Let's put that onto the carrier. And since we have these in our hands, let's do that as well. I don't know how much the carrier can actually take. It's kind of a problem, actually. Where's the fog? Or the vug, whatever the fuck that show was. But yeah, so we just got back from a succulent Chinese meal. I died this year. It's sad. It's sad to remember all the things that are. Okay, I hope that this thing can actually carry that. Because we're not at capacity. The legs give us a lot to work with. Attach carrier. There we go. It levitates with the power of time Wi-Fi.
Okay, Sam. Find your way to the building site. Use your map and compass if you don't remember the way. I'll contact you with additional instructions once you get close.
I'll be real, I didn't use this thing until like way late game the first time I played through this, so let's see if we can try to use it a little more this time around. It becomes iffy if you're doing a lot of like vertical up and down, like just hardcore mountain goating it. Pick up some chiral crystals because we're actually running a little low. Krishna's so busy I haven't been able to bother Kaya as much. Oh no! If Kaya shows up, assuming that she's not insanely busy today, if she shows up, we'll have to all harass her a little more than usual. But yeah, man, fucking, that's one of those things. Like, on top of the dream of ever owning property, which it seems like more of a dream every day.
Looks like a bat.
It's one of those things. Like if I had my own place that I didn't have to be beholden to rent and didn't have to worry about other dumb bullshit, I'd get like a grill master setup. That'd be like priority 3.
You good to go, Sam? First, equip your PCC and select Safe House.
Foundation, safe house. Get you over here-ish. Have a midway. But yeah, it was funny being at work technically this morning because it was like so little of. They were not getting their bang for their buck. I did practically nothing for my whole shift and got time and a half for it, which is great when it works that way.
Sam, You'll want to get those materials over to the safe house sooner rather than later.
Okay. Did they give us everything we need? I sure hope. They give us exactly what we need. There we go. But yeah, it's crazy. I thought it would be a little more busy than not. Dang, free money. I mean, it wasn't free. Still, kinda a little bit more of a babysitter during my shift than I would have liked. But hey, Kaya, bother me. You know, we do have to. We do have to. Merry Crimbus, Merry Cryptid-mas, Merry Chrysler. All, you know, Merry Crisis. Which one am I forgetting?
Thank you, Sam. This safe house will be a boon to countless others in the long run. I'm not just talking about the porters who'll use it as a stopover on the way to the weather station, but the people they help and the people they help. We're all connected to someone else, Sam. But you'll have the honor of being the first person to rest there.
It's like, we get it, Die Hardman.
Anybody hear me?
You were explaining the theme to us fairly efficiently. Okay, so I gotta head over here, and then I got a bunch of lost shit that's here, so looks like there's a bridge we can get to. Do that, and then that'll hopefully bring us over here, and then we'll be able to get over to the collector-ish. You were in Undermentary this morning, it's so sad. Oh yeah, no, my algorithm's been nothing but, oh no, I woke up and there wasn't, you know, insert fetish here, person under the tree. Maybe next year. Maybe next year. May as well pick it up. I'm just gonna give it at the next place, because too much of that stuff. Didn't get my person under the tree either. If it's any consolation, I did not get my person under any kind of tree, bush, or any of the 8 candles on the menorah.
Yeah.
So I might have to go outside. I think I've sufficiently drained whatever magical resources. And I might actually have to go do a thing, but you know, I'm dreading the thought. That's next year problem. So I gotta be careful because I am carrying an explosive gas canister on my back, and I forget what part of this is like Ghostville. I think most of Ghostville is like over there. It's hard to tell. Hopefully we're subverting all of that, because it's a huge pain in the ass. But we're gonna have to come back here anyway, because the next major story mission is retrieved from that spot, even though it's just over there. We could have just done it. Although, now that you mention, I am noticing that there is some rust. You know what, I think actually that might be some of the other stuff. Yeah, those are all tools, so the rest isn't gonna go away. This thing is so sad when it doesn't have anything on it. And let's sort some cargo. That looks even more ridiculous, but you know what? We have got the glorious golden ass to help us with carrying the widest of dumpies. And if you really think about it, isn't Sam just like the Santa Claus of this horrendous post-apocalypse? Please be enough. Oh, come on, you can get there. Oh, Oh, we have one. Let's hope it's not like a backwards ladder like that one time where it just flipped over. Okay. That might be scary going back up. But it appears that we were able to subvert the cliff. What is that attached to, even? It's fine. Give me the house, I was making 3. I mean, listen, at this point, just to afford rent, the polycule's kind of mandatory, so... I mean, you know... The only problem with it is you have to find a place with a sufficient number of rooms. Which just, it's that, exponential growth problem of, well, the more people we have, the cheaper each of us will have, or the less we'll have to pay for rent. But then we'll have to find a place that can fit everyone, unless we want to, you know, just pull a full U.S. Army and barracks it with 18 people in a fucking 20 by 20. Don't do that, if you can avoid it, by the way. Bad. It's not good. Alright, so... we get through here, and... we'll have to go immediately right back. Grab some Cryptid-mas while we're here. But yeah. But yeah, how's, Erica, I heard that, or I saw that you're dealing with being sick. I feel like I'm on the verge of... So I had a stomach flu last week, which knocked me the fuck out. And I feel like I might be getting, like, a cold or something, like, you know, when you feel it in the base of your throat, that you're like, I might be getting, like, throat infection or something. Or it could just be, yeah, sinus infection, potentially. Since Monday. I mean, hopefully, you know, it clears out relatively soon. It's like, what, usually a 5-day, 7-day kind of thing. Have you gone to the, meds for it? Only upside is the voice is kind of sexo. I mean, yeah. The gravelly, bit is definitely something that certain people appreciate more than others, regardless of how not a good time you're having. So you gotta look on the price of it. Being like, yeah, I'm definitely Geralt of Rivia. Don't worry about it. See, I don't trust the straight down ladders. There's something about it. There's something about this game with ladders acting like ladders. I would rather the ladder be a small bridge. Like, truly. Enough in it, yeah, like that. Basically just lean to. Because I don't trust it when it's straight down. That was that golden ladder we found too, so that hopefully will last a little bit longer. And even this one refuses to touch the ground. There's something about this zone. You got your meds? Good. Good. We're a little uneven. There we go. We can recycle that hermetic grenade container once we get to the midpoint, which I continue to forget where and what and how things are. We gotta be careful around this one, because we have a thing that if we fall, it will explode and kill us. So we gotta be really careful about what ladder we pick to go to the collector's house. But yeah, we went out for Chinese food, and it was good. My sister randomly brought her boyfriend, her new guy friend, who she can't decide whether or not he's her boyfriend or what her deal is. And dude's nice enough. He just it's loud, like one drink in. Okay. I know I left like 5 ladders over here. They might all be gone. They might all have been taken by the rain. We're gonna get there eventually. Do you see why I put so much emphasis on wanting to build a goddamn highway? Okay, that's structure menu. Let's see if there's anything in here worth. Was cooking, baking. Your cooking, baking duty. Never seen so many cookies. Ooh. Give us a rough estimate. Because cookies are always a good thing. Wow, there's nothing but floating carriers, huh? Yeah, we have room for that. I don't need another floating carrier. Damn, can I just asking for ASMR posted in the Discord? Probably. Bold, I appreciate it. Okay. So, which one of these is the good one again? I forget. This one looks alright. Yeah, there's solid ground at the end of this ladder. Okay. It's like 120 cookies. Holy shit.
Verifying ID. Clear.
It's like 10 sheets of 12 cookies pop. That's wild. Will this be enough for this guy?
Hello? Hello? Oh, a delivery. I think you might be something of a prodigy, Sam. Up there with the best of the best. If not the best.
Everyone has like 5 kids in this family. I swear it's endless food. Yeah, it's always fun when that's the vibe.
I knew I was right to call on you.
Man, Collector, not even a full star.
New order of it.
That's crazy. Wow. All the way back to Lake Knot. Thankfully, I'm only on one sibling thing. Yeah. I kind of have that vibe, but it's like... The issue with the fewer kids that are around, the fewer targets the parents have to start guilting about when grandkids are happening. Which hopefully you're not dealing with yet, but... holy shit, if I could just go a fucking day. Take this ladder. Can we recycle that yet? Yeah, okay, let's recycle broken stuff. Parents already know, to go to my brother for that, not me. They're not getting anything from me. Fair, honestly. Honestly. In this economy. It's a rusty PCC, and we already have level 2s now, so it's not much of a point to keeping it. So the deal here is that this guy has nothing for us to take. So I guess we just kind of gotta bail, right? We have to go to Midnight anyway. I will do that long haul thing later because it's not story related. And let me see with where the bridge is. Or where the highway is. It needs another 500 metals and like 2,000 fucking ceramics. Okay, got it. So I gotta grind out that fucking ceramics quest a couple of times. Sorry, just not feeling the time. Yeah, it's that time of year, isn't it? So that's part of the reason why I wanted to stream tonight, because I know it's like it's a big ask for anybody to hang out on Crimbus, but it's also, you know, it's kind of a fucked up time of year too. So safe harbor for hangout on Crimbus, where you don't have to worry about your drunk aunt/uncle talking about latest political scandal. Except for me, but I'm like a horrendous anti-capitalist, so it's fun and a little insane every time I go off on something. Hey, Valky, how's it going? Merry Christmas. Happy Chrysler. Merry Crisis. Or Cryptid-mas. That, I keep forgetting mine. No, my family drinks, so that's good. Yeah, that's, you know, that is one way to make it work.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
Yeah, Valken, how is your Crimbus? How is your Cryptid-mas? How merry was your Chrysler?
Sam for the bridges.
This bit is like too much, honestly.
Someone's happy.
Going okay. Just a bit tired, getting over Christmas, checking in and out of streams since they're going full on Warhammer lore. Ooh, that's always fun. Except for when it's really boring or like really insular because you're not familiar with whatever focus they're talking about. Because oh boy, are there nothing but rabbit holes in the Warhammer discussions. Not into Warhammer, so it wasn't for me. I get it.
So you made it.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like,
Looks good as new.
if you really like space fiction or fantasy fiction, there's, you know, you got your 40k, you got your Age of Sigmar stuff, but ultimately it's like, it's one of those things where I understand some people are just not into it because of the scale of everything. It kind of kills a little bit of the meaning of like individual characters dying, because it's like, okay, and 40,000 people just died in this first 5 seconds of this battle. And we planet cracked this, like, 6 billion person thing like it was nothing. That said, I do want to give Space Marine Bolt Gun a look. Even if you don't like... who would do a jump ramp in this game? Come on. Even if you don't like Warhammer, I feel like Bolt Gun is enough of a good, like, Doom... like, era boomer shooter. Like, I feel like boomer shooter is a pejorative, but, like, boomer shooter that you can enjoy that even... if you don't give a fuck about Warhammer as a thing. The game itself is fun enough. Alright, let's see what we got. We can fabricate some equipment here.
The jump ramp schematic has been added to your PCC.
That's what I do want to give Space Marine Bolt Gun, or Space Marine as well. Yeah, Space Marine 2,
You can use them while driving, or on foot,
I'm like,
or even
I'm
when riding a
50-50 on
floating
it.
carrier.
Because the online, they seem to really be pushing the online as like the second half of what you're buying in that game, and there's a lot of secondary DLC that I'm like, I don't super want to engage in it, but at the same time, it's like, can I just enjoy the narrative thing? Let's see. I don't think we need anything else. Just another Hermetic Grenade. Because we need at least 3 of those if we're going back into Ghost Zone. Let's see if we can claim some stuff too. Did anyone leave anything in the share locker? Fuck it, I'll take the 50 mils at this point. Going to William Lake. I'm not going that way now. I'm just gonna put in my own share locker, but I don't think we got that guy yet. Did you get any good gifts, Connor? So the way that my family does the holidays, because we do have I know my cousin's husband, we do have a mix of, you know, everybody celebrating Hanukkah, and then some people are celebrating Christmas, and some kids were born close enough to New Year's that it's like a whole blend. So we tend to do like a single night gift giving kind of thing, and this year I think it's on Sunday, like this Sunday. So I've gotten a couple of nice things. I may have gotten a couple of nice things for myself. You can call that a Christmas or it's holiday gift. It's really just like, oh yeah, no, I'm just gonna full on, you know, cut to the treat yourself fucking what is the word? The word just fell out of my head. When you have a sequence of like a flash cut. Got myself a sword, it's in the mail. Eric, I need you to elaborate on you got yourself a sword. What kind of sword? There's details that I feel like I need a little bit more of. What was I doing? Right. And then we're going to go to private locker, and we're going to dump the lost cargo for now, because I don't want to deal with it. Oh, I got a bunch of resins in here. What the hell? That's weird. I'll take the 80 with me. Grossmesser. Ooh. Friend's gonna make me a Zack Fair cardboard cutout. Oh, that's fun. Good old Buster Sword. Let's see. Do we have any orders that take us to Engineer, Elder, Craftsman? We've done each of these, right? Have we not? Engineer. Not completed. We've done that, but not very well. We've not completed that one. How have I not done any of these? Or premium delivery not completed. That's the one we literally just did. Texts on American history. Do I have that? Am I crazy? I mean, aside from the obvious. I don't have that particular thing, so I hope it's not sitting in storage. Also, Streak! Thank you again for three stream streak. Wish I need to set that soundboard bit up. It could have just pulled the ooh baby a triple. Okay, you know what? We're gonna hard focus progress.
Have a pleasant journey.
A hard focus progress. I'm gonna figure out all this side shit as we go.
You did good out. I know it ain't easy.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
So we gotta go back to where we started to get the this seems like I'm carrying more than I am, but most of this is I'm gonna drop off in this next highway assembler. So we go back to where we started for the next major story quest, which will bring us a little bit closer over that direction. I see some red. Did someone leave a bike for us? Oh, but good looks on the recharge over here. Alright. It's 250 less metal than I would have had to bring. Definitely at Postbix when I get it. Yes, please, thank you. The mandatory whenever, you know what? Just new Discord rule. If you receive a fucking sword, you have to let us know that you're required. Make it like Discord Rule 7 or something. So, the problem with this is that I'm like 80% sure we're still in the ghost zone. Yeah, we're in the ghost zone. Not in the Danny Phantom way. What if we just completely subvert it? What if we just go all the way back over here to wherever I put that ladder? Interesting. You know what? It's funny seeing the Horizon Zero Dawn raptor dog thing, because that was from when there were exclusive holograms for the PlayStation and PC iterations of the game. That's why there was that lost cargo that was just a weighted companion cube. Do I have room in here? Okay, no, I don't. So it's just funny to see the PlayStation exclusive hologram in the PC version after enough time, because I think everything that is in the director's cut. Wait, where the fuck is that ladder I put down? I wonder. There's ghosts a little further to the left there. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Bumpy road. I have not been scanning. There's probably a lot that I'm missing. Okay, cool. Good to see that the jump works, but it's delayed. I need to remember. Hydrate. Thank you. I should do that. Oh man, there's a ways until we get to that ladder I put down. That's crazy. I'm gonna keep trying to force this thing into being an off-road bike, and it is not. Would it be funny if I got it up the fucking road, though? This, mountainous area. Okay. Alright, we're doing our wheelie jumps. Little by little. We're mountain goating our way. I really hope this isn't, like, damaging stuff we have. Come on, we can do it. We can take this bike and make it an all-terrain vehicle. There's still ghosts over here, though. So that's problematic. Ooh, okay. That could have been worse. That's my climbing anchor. Okay, but, like, the thing is over there, and if we go that way, it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Tragically, I will have to leave my litter on the ground because I do not want to deal with boosts. Unless I have to. I'm glad they let you do that for the bike. That's dumb as hell. Okay. See, the thing for the lost package for the place we're going to, like 20 feet from the place, that's the one we go out of our way for. I also appreciate that it let us grab that from the bike. Oh, there's a USB stick over there. anything to not get off the bike, which I'm gonna have to get off right now anyway.
Okay.
I'm Sam!
No, I just wanted to hit the like button. Thank you.
There we go.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Weapons
Okay,
restriction.
the brake doesn't work. The brake doesn't work.
Beginning scan. Scan weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
Do I have one of these that's, No, okay. Let's just make sure that the quality's good for whatever we're delivering.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you for coming. You really are incredible.
Oh yeah,
I don't know
no,
how you do it.
people got Santa hats on because it's Crimbus. I forgot. There are some date-sensitive, like self-aware things
Good luck to you.
in the game. Like,
Good work.
if I had played on my birthday, there would have been a birthday cake scene if I'd gone to any of the private rooms. Hey, there he is.
Well, would you look at this?
Guillermo
so
del
much, Sam.
Toro. The sound like they got is pretty good, I think. Like, it has none of Guillermo's accent, but that's kind of the point. I have resins that I don't need, so I'm gonna recycle them here, and I have ceramics that I would like to have in a bigger utility amount. So we're gonna recycle those, and then we're gonna get the bigger ones. Man, imagine if you had to look at a poster of your dead mom every time you fucking recycled. It's not great. Who the fuck left one of these in here? So, yes, that is 1,000 metals worth of metal. But the lightweight shit makes that functional to carry. So, people leaving resins. Attached to boot clip. I appreciate people who leave high efficiency resources. Because if I were to grab the heavy metal, it's gonna be heavy. Alright, I got enough for a 480 on the ceramics. And I could pull 1,000 metal. Because I'm actually kind of lightweight. We've got a lot of stuff on us. But all I have to do is offload that and then put all the stuff on there. See? Okay. Slightly more believable than the sound alike they got for Nicholas Winding Refn's character that they made him sound more British. I mean, yeah. They went for some, like, everyman voice actors for random like side characters. Like I think the collector that we keep visiting, and the one that we visited at the start of the stream, that's I think the head of Famitsu, who doesn't speak a lick of English. But they got like a Yuri Lowenthal sound alike, which is weird. Or no, I think it was Junji Ito, and it might actually be he's the face model for one of the mid people, and they got, I think, actual Yuri Lowenthal for him. Oop, I'm gonna go to bed. Have a good stream. Night, Connor. Night, Autumn. Merry Crimbus. Thank you for hanging out. But yeah, there's some choices made. Some choices made with this game. Okay, I'm good on that. We're gonna deliver the wheat seeds to the Timefall farm. Don't think I need anything else.
Thank you for your contribution.
Attach carrier. Alright, this thing floats, and I think it burns chiralium to do that. Oh, here's the real question. Can we ride the bike while also having this? No, it does not appear that that is the case. Okay, that's it. Luckily, I think there's just enough room on here that we could,
Weapons beginning scan. Scan bridges ID. Verifying weapons restrictions lifted. Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID.
okay,
Clear.
it was a little
Weapons
ridiculous,
detected. All weapons will
but
be locked until departure.
it works.
All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Now we just need to get here-ish. Without dying.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Oh, this thing's barely moving. Why did I do that? God damn it, game. Oh, right, I tried to grab this. And the jump off of the bike button and pick up are the same thing.
There we go.
For some reason. I couldn't tell you. Okay, so now we just need to find a way down. I'm gonna be real. I don't think there is one. Not when we're going at, like Walmart assistant people mover levels of speed.
Predicting the weather is akin to predicting the future. Some animals have a kind of sixth sense that helps them to avoid danger, but we have something far better. The ability to gather data and act accordingly. Only humans possess this power to plan ahead. We have the capacity to live each day imagining what tomorrow will be like. And our imagination once gave rise to a rich, vibrant culture. But somewhere along the line, we lost sight of tomorrow. We reduced ourselves to animals, focused only on the here and now.
Think that was Hartman? Hartman. Okay, is there a way down? Because what I want to know. Okay, so everything took a hit, but that worked. Much better than it should have, honestly. Like, yeah, almost 300,000 likes. This is a good bridge.
Gotcha, 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 gotcha.
Okay. So, we're on the wrong side. We would have to go all the way up to make that efficient. Which I'm gonna be real, we might just do. Are we in the ghost zone? Fuck. We might have to abandon our bike and carry this stuff, which I'm not looking forward to if that's the case. But we're moving around at the speed of sound over here, and I don't think there's a better option. Okay, so this is where we start using ladders. Do I have a second ladder? I wonder. I do not have a second ladder. Alright, well let's hope that's not too deep. It's not too deep. I know we gotta go back to the bike, but... get some ceramics in there, get some metals in there, get like maybe 500 beryllium. Is that too much? Alright, 740. Incremental progress. And this is one of the timefall shelters, which for free, spray, or at a particular level, sprays out package healing mist. Kind of planning on getting the sequel since it's on sale, but I haven't played this yet. Yeah, I mean, if you, I'm gonna be real, I would definitely recommend playing the first one. Because there's a lot. There's a lot going on. Also, like, the feel of the experience is gonna be a big part. Oh, did I accidentally bring too much? I might have accidentally brought too much. Oh well. The other metal was even mine, so that's fine. The resin, unfortunately, is gonna be wasted. Also want to check out the second game since it's set in Australia. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot going on with the setting, so it's something I would definitely recommend. definitely recommend playing the first one, because even in the experience of watching this wondrous stream that is exhaustive in lore, playing it for oneself is going to give you a lot more context as... like, you'll have context as to the quality of life changes that they made in the second one that are apparently quite good. But yeah, I mean, it's always good. This game still plays like it's fucking new. Like, there's new stuff coming out. There's AAA games that still don't play or feel as good as this, I say, while I'm hurtling myself into a rock. Alright, which side of this do we actually want to be on? We do want to be on the other side. Okay. Shit. Yeah, I've avoided most of the spoilers I could for Death Stranding 2. I mean, aside from my schedule being completely unpredictable and, like, rampant bullshit, it is kind of the reason I wanted to replay DS1, because I needed to refresh myself on all of the weird bullshit before I go back into 2, especially with certain characters coming back in a very different, like, style. Plus, there's so few games that are, once again, Hideo Kojima, inventor of a new genre every time he decides to make a personal project to spite someone. Strand games, as they are so called, are really unique. So worth the endeavor. Okay, I'm abandoning this bug. It served me well. But now someone else can find it. Alright, so... there are a couple of things right around here. So, the issue is that I'm pretty sure that this is a mule zone, so we're going to want to keep to the coast as much as we can. The Timefall Farm's kind of a huge pain in the ass. It becomes significantly less so once we complete the highway. Because there's kind of like a whole portion of it that just goes there. Okay, how are we looking here? That's doable. I do not envy this man's knees. Okay, so I feel like maybe just full sending an anchor, a climbing anchor, like right here would probably be a little more manageable. Yeah, that's maybe enough. Do I not have a single climbing anchor? I really should have picked up that climbing anchor. I'm woefully underprepared. But sometimes, that's just how the cookie crumbles. And you have to really hope that you're not going to slip on some dirt while you make the most perilous decline. Look relatively simple, just like that. Let me see, do I have... We're gonna put this on the tool rack. No, we're gonna put that... Okay, I'll do it manually. I don't care. Because we are entering dangerous territory between point A and point B. Because the problem with the mules, yeah, there's another fucking slot right over there too. So I'm pretty sure the abandoned farm over there is a mule zone. That's a mule camp right there. And while they are easily managed with my 6 skills, they're kind of annoying to deal with when you don't have to. Yeah. Yeah, and there are all the sensors. Oh, that's a ceramics and special alloys zone. Shit. Maybe we got the long way. Maybe we avoid this one to deal with the other one. Alright, I'm gonna pick up these ceramics and regret them because those are gonna go off. I wish you could deactivate them if you just walked up to them and, like, punched them or something, but nobody thought of that. That wasn't the most straightforward idea. See, the problem is I think both camps are, both camps are alerted by that. Oh, they've got a USB over there too. I mean, most of the mule camps have something of value. Like an actual reason to go deal with their bullshit. Come on, bastards, get out of your car. Yeah, I see you. Come and get me. But not in a run me over kind of way. Hello? Thank you. Motherfucker. How dare. Alright, he'll be knocked out. I'm gonna take this climbing anchor. Yeah, so if you get a headshot with a bolo gun, it knocks him out. Bastard. There's a whole other truck of them. Alternatively, I could just steal this car. Yeah, okay, I'll deal with you. I'm right here. Don't run your buddy over. I do not want to cause a void out because the AI is bad. Or the AI is murderous. Okay, that was ineffective. See, there's like anti-murder implementation happening here. There's a little life preserver necktie that kicks in. Oh, hello. Okay, are they all knocked out? Probably. I'm not gonna question it. Now, I could have taken one of their cars, but I didn't feel like it. We may as well grab that USB, it's right there. You know? Plus, we already knocked all those guys out. It's fine. If we sprint, we'll get there in a totally reasonable time, probably. Oh no, a commentary email about the automated delivery bots. I wonder if that'll be prescient. There's ceramics and metals all over the place. What the fuck?
Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified.
We gotta drop some of this off. Primarily the delivery, but you know, the rest of it too. Order bringing my Timefall Porter from Thomas Sunderland. Yeah, good old beer factory. Deliver requested cargo.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. Bridges has always been so good to us. Amelie was a dear friend in the early days. She saw the value in what we were doing and led the effort to get our farm up and running. We've been waiting a long time to join the chiral network.
Let's have a look at that wheat you brought, shall we?
Well, I'll be. Did you really bring us this much? How on earth did you manage? Oh, bless you.
I'm the man that delivers. A veritable beer Santa Claus. Yeah, we took 5% when we jumped off that cliff for no reason. Hey, oh, almost. One or more bots have completed deliveries now available. Oh. Oh, that was the old books thing. Okay. Okay, got it. My levels are
By the way, you wouldn't have to
vastly.
know Fragile, would you? If you see her, pass along a message for us. Tell her, thanks for saving our hides. If she hadn't stepped up, South Knots and our farm would have been wiped off the face of the earth. She's a hero. And you can tell her I said so. All right, the network. Think you can get us online?
I come to bring quantum Wi-Fi. Leave that fucking 5G shit in the dust. So we are to believe that this is like Texas. He's stranding. He is. The Timefall farm has joined the UCA. So yeah, that's the weird bit. Oop.
So Sam, you've been run down by mules after they pinged your cargo, right? Well, to help prevent that from happening again, we've upgraded your own cargo scanner. Say you're about to get pinged. If you time it right, you can return the favor and cancel out their pulse with your own. They'll be none the
Oh, I
wiser,
forgot that
and
this
you
was a
can carry
thing.
on without worry. Timing is
Relevant
everything.
considering my recent complaint. That's cool. Yeah. There's a whole bunch of stuff around here. I think there's like 2 hidden dudes around.
Now to start really using timefall to our advantage. Our farm will be a world first. Truth be told, we've got some test fields, but without the ability to predict timefall, the results have been less than stellar. The timefall around here was fairly regular, so we had a reasonable idea of when to plant and when to harvest. But then the terrorists went and threw everything out of whack. Too many dead, too many craters. Weather became impossible to predict. The network's forecast ought to help us get back on track, thank goodness. If all goes to plan, we'll be able to expand our operation and use timefall to cultivate whole swaths of land. We'll continue our genetic research too, of course, and see if we can't find a way to help develop
But
a
more
sustainable
importantly,
ecosystem.
beer.
Hell,
Beer.
maybe we'll even stumble into some answers about the timefall while we're at it. We got our work cut out for us. But I'm up for the challenge. Thanks again, Sam. You've given us hope for a better tomorrow. I can't wait for the harvest.
That's the way, Sam. Halfway there. You can do it. Huh? But would you look at that? You've only just brought the Timefall farm into the network, and already we've got new orders. May as well make use of the return trip.
Son of a bitch.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Alright, let's recycle this shit before we even look at what the next problem is. I don't need 2 of these. If we can condense that into like a single thing, that'd be great. We got a couple of PCCs, we don't need a third. We should keep this on us, just in case. Yeah, we're alright. Stranding! Now, fucking... There's a lot of stuff. We gotta get a little bit further before I start going on to, like, how funny certain things are about the Stranding. Because there's some stuff that needs to get established before I start going off. What do we got going here? Lost cargo delivered to Alex Weatherstone. Oh, I could just get a new bowl again. Yeah, okay. I could just replace my existing carrier with a different one. Why not? And we shall recycle the shit that is busted. Where is it? Floating carrier level 2, so I can get rid of level 1. And ball gun level 2, that's rusted as hell. Okay. Timefall Porter, and then let's get, yeah, materials for vehicle maintenance. I'll tell you this, this job, to do the special time challenge for it, it becomes a joke once you have the highway up.
Thank you for your contribution.
Yeah. It's starting to rain, starting to time fall all over the place. Where are we collecting these vehicle materials from? I wonder.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Really makes you wonder. Naki, the other reason that I would say that it's a good idea to play Stranding on your own time is that I am streaming it. So I am not engaging with one of the core mechanics of the game, which is its soundtrack. Death Stranding exists because Hideo Kojima went to Sweden, or Switzerland, or wherever the fuck, and he listened to a Heavy Roar album while looking out wistfully upon the land, and that straight up is the reason this game exists. So, being able to actually listen to the extremely licensed music is kind of key to what this game is. How do I say, Only two of them are over here. Real spread apart. I wonder what the deal was with that. Oh, are there ghosts over there? That'd be annoying. I would prefer to not ghost while picking up my recyclable garbage, please. Thank you. And much like Metal Gear Solid 5, you can listen to the music while you are walking or driving or doing whatever. This game is its soundtrack.
Whoa.
So, a good reason to play for oneself in not a streaming context is that you don't have to worry about whether or not you're playing copyrighted music. Because it's very good. It's a big part of it. I will say that it's kind of the only downside of streaming this game is that, like, a big part of the vibe is when the soundtrack kicks in, but also when you decide to play something as you go. Is that just the ocean? That might just be the ocean. Ooh, Carillion. Big old spot of it. I wonder why. Don't eat shit. Yeah, good sign. Just mash the like buttons. Let up temp fucking recognize that that is a good sign placement. Limits on liking consecutively. Also, the fun things that you forget about this game, like, hey, did you remember the fact that the currency in this post-apocalypse is social media likes? I constantly forget. And that the euphoria of social media engagement is so, like, intoxicating to the mind of the people who are, clinically alone, because that's the way the world works at this point. Because cities are dangerous, because if one person dies, then everyone can die in the void out. Yeah, like, the social media likes make them go insane, and that's how you get mules. Mules are people who want to deliver packages that they will steal from other porters, so that they can get the likes. Isn't that fucking wild? It's like Kojima predicted Kick as a streaming platform.
Over here!
It is that way, right? Yeah, it's just straight back that way. Get it. So the fun part of this game is when it comes to, like, if you want to stop doing progression, the amount of exploration available in the maps, just like circumnavigating these mountains, but also getting into the nitty-gritty of the really difficult to traverse part of the mountains, because there's actually a secret USB key that has hidden files on it. Just somewhere around in the middle there, probably. Not this mountain specifically, unless I'm forgetting. I probably am. But there's a lot of stuff that behooves the player to engage with the game outside of basic productivity grinding. It's like, hey, just get some stuff and go hang out. Or go on a little journey. See that mountain there? That is actually a lot more climbable than you think it is. Dangerously so, but, you know. Oh, right, there's a... We should get that USB key on their roof, by the way.
Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure.
I have a cannon, right? Yeah, we're getting to that point where we should probably start fighting the rain. You know, of all the apocalyptic aspects of the Death Stranding, I think Timefall is probably the wildest of them. Because, like, dude, imagine if the rain aged you, and it's not just people, it's not just flesh. Like, you put stuff out, like metal rusts and decays and corrodes. Oh, you know what, actually, fucking, dude, real good placement for this one use. It saved me the 2-minute walk around.
Good to see you again, Sam.
Hello. So this is the other fun part of the game, is that after you deliver the first set of biru from the Timefall farm, so previously there was a contract between, or there was a license between Monster Energy. There's a sponsorship deal where the energy drink and flask that we carry with us is specifically Monster Energy branded. Until you get to this mission in the game.
To come and see us again.
Because it switches all the Monster Energy into beer.
Look how much there is.
Wow. I wasn't expecting all this.
With the exception of your flask, I think your flask is always going to give you energy drink. Also, to have a flask that can convert water you're standing in into filtered energy drink is wild. Like, it's sci-fi convenience items, but it's like, man, who would think?
We've added a new function to your Odra deck.
Sick.
A human scanner of sorts. That way you can tell...
Oops. If a sneaky mule is hiding behind a wall or
Can't
whatever.
keep it active all the time, though, so be careful.
But we don't really have to, because every mule carries at least one piece of package on his person. Oh, god damn it. One moment. Squash bug, returned.
Oh, before I forget, there's something we want you to have.
Is it a motorcycle to come back on? No, these are super lightweight ceramics. I remember.
Well, don't be a stranger.
It won't be. There's a sickening amount of fucking jobs that require me to come back and forth to this spot. Alright, so I gotta bring the Timefall Porter back over there. Nope. I cannot produce a car from this spot. Why do we say... Okay. This isn't the most ridiculous. We're actually pretty lightweight. We just have a lot of, like, crap that we're carrying with us for next to no reason. You know what? How's your guys' reserve of ceramics? Hey, Beyond, good to see you. Merry Chrysler. Happy Cryptid-mas. How's it going? I have returned from Chinese food dinner. It was pretty good. How was, what did you end up doing with Jay today? Because it kind of sucks that I wasn't able to go, but fucking y'all have a good time. Go in any particular places. I'm gonna take an 800 because that's 80 kilograms. I think I can carry it. Okay, I can carry it by hand, like a psycho. Great. It's gonna be a very fun journey home. Okay, grab metal. No, grab metal. Alright. Chilled, walk around Little Tokyo, hit Chub Kettle, decided on gold here. My god, it's so much more worth it. Oh, man. Man, I could go for some Chub Kettle. That's all I'm saying. Got Jay's gift, you got a gift waiting? Damn. I gotta get something. I feel bad that I generally tend to forget about gift giving. I will think on something. Also, we're getting kind of screwed here. Our stamina is really low, actually, because I haven't rested once. Also, I just realized how low our butt battery is. That's not good. Okay, so the mule territory should not be a problem. If I can get to one of those cars, that could really simplify things. Alternatively, if I could get to any of... Alright, Sam, chill. If I can get to any of the pylons to help construct the highway, I can get rid of like 3 big barrels of shit. Oh. Yeah, this is a choice. I don't think it was a good choice, now that we're here. Got our special meter. Nullifying enemy scanner pings. I took care of those guys already, right? Sure shit. Well, if I didn't, we're about to find out. Oh boy. This is, I have made this infinitely more difficult for myself than I had to. I just gotta get to the recharge station. It's right there. Oh no, there are people that I didn't take out ahead of time. Shit. Well, let's, Nope, too far. Shit. We'll get there. in the most ridiculous way possible, we will get there. Especially now that my butt battery is 1%. Which one's gonna get here first? I'm gonna go this way. Oh, did he wake up his buddies over there? That's not good. How is this working? Hello, idiots. Have you forgotten who did this? Yeah, how's it going? What up, nerds? Shit, missed. Grab that, and then I'm gonna grab that, and then we're just gonna go. I'm just gonna load up into this car. Approaching cargo weight limit. I would prefer not to think about that. Okay, hopefully we do not have too much to be on the truck. To be real, a lot of this game is trivialized by just knocking people out and stealing their shit. Which I think may be a kind of meta-commentary, possibly. Like, by absorbing the tactics of the enemy, we ourselves have become basically impossible to stop. But at the same time, fuck. But yeah, so chill day, a little Tokyo, that sounds good. We actually went down to fucking Chinatown, and I'm not doing that just for the rhyme. We had a succulent Chinese meal. Oh, the truck's almost dead. The truck is dead. I actually don't want to be in this zone. I'll be real. Okay. We lost a minute grenade. Well, we can offload that. Put that on the truck and let it rust. Okay, so we're dealing with a zone that has the tar jellyfish, and we haven't really had a narrative introduction to those yet, so that's not good. Unfortunately, that means we have to go this way.
I'm starting to cramp up.
Shit. Oh no, the beer broke.
Anyone there?
Let's just, let's see when our last autosave was. You know, actually, here's what we're gonna do. Because I was being a dumb asshole about this. You just load it here. Oh, it didn't even save me, grabbing the other stuff. Okay. We're gonna do this the dumb way. Alright. So we do that way. Okay. So now we can do this the, kind of dumb way.
Keep on keeping on.
Because I don't want to bring this shit through Bad Zone, but I think that's just kind of what's going to happen. I know the reverse strike we used forever ago is busted.
You know, if you've got a floating carrier but no cargo worth mentioning, you might try hopping on it yourself.
Oh yeah, there's it's like skiff boarding. Let's go for that one. Just, you know... Yeah, that's a plan. Damn. He's gonna go wake his buddies up. We're kind of going the long way around though, so it's not as big a problem. Oh, I really hope we make it, because if the legs give out, that's gonna be a problem. Alternatively, I could just cross here. Just in case. I appreciate how that just kind of auto locks in. For real, I was kind of worried. Okay, I can't sprint because that's gonna burn through the battery sooner. We just gotta make it to that charging podium. We're almost there. Alright, so we can't head close to that zone yet because it's hell. I do want to grab those ceramics though. I'll bring this over here. Good break in the rain. We could just follow this. Because I think this was part of our previous trail.
Yeah, this is nice.
But we are heading into Ghost Zone if we do that, so we can kind of split the diff by going up this way. Okay, so that one, my magnetic grenade was destroyed. We'll deal with that later. Shoot. Okay. Oh boy, this is gonna be so much easier when fucking roads are finished.
There we go.
Okay. Because really, like, once we get to either of these, like this one preferably. Yeah, definitely that one. This will become significantly easier. Because we'll offload all the material stuff that we have. I did choose to do this the most annoyingly difficult way possible, but that is the Death Stranding way. Hopefully it's a floating fucking tractor, because shit. Ooh, yeah, not going that way. Also...
With the skin of my teeth.
See, this is the kind of shit that Santa Claus has to go through. Just the magical degree of getting your fucking packages delivered to you. And by Santa Claus, I of course mean UPS, and USPS, and any postal service really. Internationally, your postal service of choice. Like, eternally grateful for the work those people do, but also, some of them are kind of shitty. Some of them are assholes. These can be simultaneously true. Also, like, when it comes to time, the interesting thing about Timefall is I think that, like, there is a ludonarrative thing where, like, the nature of Timefall may have actually shrunk the planet a little bit. Because they're saying that, like, the walk between Central Distro and that thing we just got from was, like, the difference between Montana to Texas. Which, you know, don't think is walkable in a day, personally. Shit. Oh my god, you've got to be kidding me. That was enough. Oh wait, no, it's fine, isn't it? Attach carrier. That Hemeta grenade made me feel really, really worried for a second. Yeah, just... attach carrier.
Let's get a move on.
Okay. Come on. I thought the fucking thing, like, broke because it tapped the ground. I would have been fucking pissed. The whole thing about the little tractor trailer thing is that it's supposed to levitate, so it's not supposed to deal with any of this shit. This is a clutch bridge, I gotta say. Good placement. Good fucking placement. Kind of a lifesaver. Alright, so reasonably, if we can get this to the furthest constructor, that'd be good. That'd be preferable. Received a message from Elder. Rebuild the roads. Rebuild America. I agree. We do need to rebuild the roads. Both in-game and out. Active skeleton effects remain as long as you have battery remaining. Can be used to boost skeleton effects, but depletes battery more quickly. All active skeleton effects will cease when Sam's battery is depleted. Which means... we need to go there. But equidistant is our destination, so might have to stop sprinting, unfortunately. Just so the thing that's making it possible for us to carry all this weight does not run out of battery. We'll get there. We're in the home stretch. As long as I don't eat shit. And also if I don't get assaulted by ghosts, I would like to avoid that too. You know, we haven't actually dealt with any BTs this episode. This stream even. Yeah. This is one of those bits where the game's going to decide that, yeah, you should be listening to this really amazing music, but at the same time, maybe, game, I can make that decision myself. Because I am streaming. Structure menu. Interrupt the music, thank you. Alright, rebuild the roads to America. Alright, those lightweight ceramics are getting us a fair portion of the way. We still need Like 600-ish. Oh, I way over prepared here. Shit. Yeah, you know what? It's gonna be a waste, but I'd rather it be done. So we just need like 370. So we just need 370 ceramics, and we'll be good on that. I am desperately trying to not have to deal with a DM CA. So, really interesting is the this most recent class I was in was just like intro to intellectual property right law, and you know, as much as anyone on this platform harps on the DMCA, the rest of the actual thing is supposed to be pretty good protections wise. It's just that the problem is that no one wants to enforce the thing. Oh, I'm on the road. I can just sprint without worrying about my battery now. The problem is that, like, everyone, it's just, like, it's calling a bluff. Because if you call something fair use, and it's legitimate fair use, then someone can just say, like, oh, we have a team of lawyers that will put you into infinite debt if you even try to exercise your right. Which sucks. But on the other end of it, it's like, recently, and beyond, if you're still here, I don't know if you dealt with this on the YouTube backend, but there was this, like, French news station that tried putting a copyright strike on the first episode of Of Two Minds because it had trailer segments from fucking from Expedition 33 in it. And knowing the language to say, hey, here's how many ways you don't actually have the right to call this copyright claim because this isn't your intellectual property, they instantly drop that shit. You got that? Contest it. Contest it, quote, fucking fair use, and tell them to fuck off. Because they're not Sandfall Interactive, they don't own that IP. Alright, an extremely sensitive pile of beer delivered in person by hand.
Everything all right, Sam?
I forgot that everyone wears Christmas hats on Christmas.
Looks good as new. My hat's off to you.
Well, no, you're wearing the hat still. If the hat was off to me, I would have a hat. Man, nothing impresses this distro guy.
Well, take care of yourself.
I walked 2 states with that beer on my back.
Good
And
work.
you sit here.
Order available. Please access delivery.
What do we have? Okay, dude's got ceramics. We can make this work. I can run back over there. How much do I need? 370? A little bit of waste, but... Man, yeah, do it. No. It's easier just to do this. Okay, I gotta recycle some stuff. I do need Sam to sleep. Because my, this is not gonna get me anything, but may as well. Those are needed for that, and yeah, okay. Let's see. Claim cargo. Yeah, I'll just take special alloys, why not? Where's that last cargo going? Craftsman, never mind. Don't need that. And then go to private locker, and then we're gonna... Oh, I gotta go do that. but it's not a priority. I'm gonna put that in there. Are there any vehicles to climb? I will take this. UFOs, reverse strike.
Thank you for your contribution.
But yeah, it sucks how, like, the system just, it's because people don't want to make a fucking decision ever about anything. Okay, there's something to do. I'm going to finish this part of the road, though. Because it's really easy to do when you just have to drive in this direction.
Keep on keeping on.
Rebuilding the highway, one bit at a time. I wish it would let me take out the excess, but, you know, we already made that decision. Rebuilding America. But not in a horrendous way, because the entire idea has been fucking stolen by jackasses. I mean, like, in the literal sense, where there is one highway. And the rain makes time go by fast, so we kind of just... What the... Okay, come on. Cannot be that hard. There we go. Okay, alright, that was something. That was a special moment for Sam. Especially since he's such a fan of Ride with normal burritos. That's not a plot point until later. And it's not even a plot point, it's a side mission, reward. Now, where... There you are. You're this way. In a kind of annoying to get to spot. Yeah, I see you. I see you, bullshit. I need another 2,000 ceramics? Are you fucking kidding me? Okay. Oh yeah, this is also the middle one. I didn't even fucking contribute to this one yet. Fuck it. Alright, back to complete whatever thing we did that required us to go back there. Uh-oh, we went into the ghost zone. I like how you can reverse out of the get on the bike animation. It's funny. Hopefully intentionally so, but very dumb. This is a level 3. There's a non-zero chance, let's see. Because if you were really cool... No, no one was really cool. That's a shame. Yeah, okay. So the thing about, when it comes to donating and shared materials, when you put something into a share locker, you can immediately take it back out, but it'll be registered on there so that everyone else can grab it, which is why it's really cool when you have the special lightweight materials end up on there. Because they didn't have to do that. Those are mostly quest rewards until like way later in the game. Okie dokie. Quest line wise, we need to go and rest in the private room. Mostly for them to show us that the beer has now become our default drink. Also, Sam needs a minute. That was a lot of walking.
Good morning, Sam. Blood collection complete. Thank you for your generosity.
Best damn brew you'll ever drink, eh? We can start off with some cryptobiotes. You know, just start your morning with a horrendous insectoid tardigrade that you just eat to regain blood. Yeah, Timefall Porter. You get it? Do you get the double entendre? Because it's for the people who do the transport, and also it's a porter. Porters for porters. Have I driven this joke into your brain far enough? So the one thing that, like, kind of is a little concerning is that, if you're telling me that... Because this is replacing our energy drink, which means that to have our 5th pip of stamina, we need to drink all of this beer. Are you telling me that fucking Sam is gonna, like, chug 5 beers? And then go walk, like, 10,000 miles? Yeah, no, it's weird. You getting got. Oh, he doesn't drink the 3rd beer, right? Okay. I forget, do we get, equipment rack. Is there a chance that they gave us a Santa hat for free for playing today? Yeah, well, he is red. I mean, he's like the king of rednecks, man. It's fucking Norman Reedus. Emergency yellow. Not as keen as Chiral gold. So he only chugs 2 beers. Then the rest is just like, oh, great, now we have to go clean up Sam's room. No, I don't know why they decided this was a good idea. Those shit and piss grenades. Yeah. Okay, so there's another fun animation that you can get if you stare at Sam's feet too long. Because those are just Norman Reedus' feet, I think. Oops, something happened. Does it have to be the first thing we do? I don't know, man. I don't want to sit here staring at Norman Reedus' feet. So, we need to do a whole stream where we read through these. That is not today. Respectfully. No. Which are the new ones? Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of stuff on those, USBs. And some of them are just, like, frame arm scroll. Fucking, spec, so that you can 3D print it. Frame arms, Gembu. Glasscraft. Eggshell carvings. Various motorcycles, because Norman Reedus, on top of being the king of the rednecks, is also a huge fucking bike nerd. That Low Roar album that I mentioned earlier. Okay, so... Oh yeah, we have to go check on BB. That's a new one. It's like, no, fuck you, I've drinking too much Time Fall Porter. Okay. Onward and outward. Check on new orders from a distribution center at South Lake Knot City. Order for Sam to a junk dealer. Took like active brain chemicals to not say drug dealer. Film director, right, these two. May as well take both, I guess. I think we're okay on that. Yeah, we should be alright.
Order assigned. Delivery parameters
Oh,
updated.
I did just leave that one there.
Set.
This is the long haul one, right? Oh, this is timed. Okay, shit. Alright, less fucking around. I think this is the long haul one because instead of having storage space, it has extra battery.
Sam, it's fragile. Though he calls himself a junk dealer now, your client used to work in comms as a repairman. Could fix anything, from simple wireless terminals to integral parts of the civic network. He was a good man, a pleasure to deal with. But after the attack near South Knot City, he changed. Not that I blame him. We gave him plenty of reason to distrust us.
Oh, I could use that, actually, but not right now. We're on a timer. We are on a timer. I think these subvert most of that shit, like we can just wing our way back. Alright, wait a minute. We are currently right here between a rock and a hard place. Got it. You can't steal from what you can't catch, nerds. is there a zone here that will let me jump? I'm looking like probably no. Let's redo this one. Nope. Okay, I don't know how that happened, but I think we're alright. With the exception of the BB. Okay, we have to prioritize not being killed. Oh shit. How do I just punch you in the face? Okay, there we go. So you can do the stealth takedown even if you're not stealthy. You can just punch. Punching just works. Okay. Understood. Shit. Well, this is why we use PCCs to build bridges, even though they cost a fuck ton of metal. It's just worth it to not deal with this. Oh, hello. How did you get here? You're left with significantly less stuff than we normally do, so this is, yeah, that's par for the course. I feel extra stupid because I feel like we could just... This is close enough that a ladder could probably bridge the gap. That wouldn't have worked for the bike, but it could work in future. Yeah, let's just use that. I feel like just knocking this guy out for the sake of it. That should have hit him. That should have counted. Alright, you know what? Better part of Valor. They'll either figure it out or they won't. It's like that one's in line of sight, but I think this one's closer.
I'm about ready to drop.
Okay. Yeah, he's in that Heidi Hill area, but the film director is just slightly to the left. And if I'm remembering right, there's a hot spring or two over here. Just don't remember where. Now, if I'm remembering right, I think the film director is a dick, and he will not immediately join the Chiral Network. I'm pretty sure. Or I'm completely misremembering that. Phoebe enjoyed a sprint. You look happy. Oh, I keep forgetting the other one's timed, but we've got like half an hour. We're good.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Deliver requested cargo, and also lost cargo.
What do we have here? A delivery. For me? So this is what passes for professional service. Alright then.
We must have taken a lot of damage when we fell, huh? 19% is still less than 50. But, man, that's nay. We're gonna have to redo that one. That sucks. That means we're also gonna...
The infamous Chiral Network.
Infamous?
I'll agree to a trial run. Not just of the network. The UCA is a whole other matter. So you can connect me, yes? Well, okay. Go ahead then.
Man, you're talking all this shit about me giving you free fucking internet. I'm giving you time-based Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi that runs through the land of the dead. Like a little more willingness to not be a dick. That's a hell of a beard, though.
I'll think about joining the UCA at a later date. I have something for you. A token of my appreciation. Take it.
Pair of sunglasses. Jay Gray, Sam sunglasses. If I'm remembering right, there was also a branding deal where they just made this for Kojima.
So long,
like
Sam
as a
Bridges.
brand.
Thank you.
There were a couple of instances of this, which is why I don't remember specifically. Okay, of course you only have stuff for... I can't putz around too much because that other thing is still on a timer. But now that I know we're not going to S-rank it, I barely feel like we should even engage.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Okay. So now we must brave a sandstorm, I guess. Or something. So really just gotta keep going that way. Oh shit. Okay. Again, continue to not envy Sam's knees, because Jesus. Shit. We barely made that. Oh, that's a jump pad, right. I don't think those were in the game originally. I think that's a director's cut bonus. Also looks like there's an abandoned tricycle over there too. Are you kidding me? This? Oh yeah, this is a ghost zone, I forgot. Okay, well, you know what? If you're gonna give me every component of this thing... So what is the director's cut? The director's cut has all of the incremental creator bonus, like console exclusive little tidbits of content. Like if you saw on that previous building, there was a hologram of the Horizon Zero Dawn little raptor dude. That used to just be the PlayStation exclusive. I don't remember what the one for Xbox was, and PC originally just had the, the other thing that was added, obviously, was the absolute goof shit, like the jump ramp. I don't think that was in the original game. We will make our way up here, goddammit. I'm surprised that that didn't do damage. That might have done damage. It might be a facet of the jump ramp to not do damage. Hello? Crater Blade. Right, these two. Fuck.
Long time gone, my girl. All because of some terrorist nut jobs. And their buddies at Fragile fucking Express. Not to mention the Bridges assholes who had to go and kick the hornet's nest. Whatever. Let's see the goods. You make good time. Like you're supposed to. That's your job, isn't it?
Yeah, dude lost his wife. I can get why he's pissed. Oh, sub 10% is still S rank, huh? Not even 1 star, dude. Come on.
As far as I'm concerned, all you porters are no better than terrorists.
I literally just brought you
and
your
nothing you say will
mail.
convince me otherwise. So take your Cupid and buck off.
Excuse you, princess.
Well, okay then. Something tells me that if we want to win him over, we need to figure out what really happened to that woman in the hologram. He seems to think she died in the attack. But we checked South Knot City's records, and there's no death certificate for a woman matching her description. Which is why I asked Fragile to look into it.
Hey, Sam. I was looking through my old client database on the off chance I might find our mystery woman. And wouldn't you know it, a pretty close match popped up. Facial and voice. She's still alive. Our junk dealer's grieving for nothing. I doubt he'll take our word for it, though. Hang on. He just posted another order. Probably just trying to push our buttons. May as well check the delivery terminal and see what he wants.
Good work. New order available. Please access to...
Collection old components. Right. This one. Okay, so I'm going to have to put a lot of stuff away. But yeah, so the director's cut is all of the additional content that came out for the game, plus new goofy shit. Something tells me I'm woefully underprepared for this.
Just had to give yourself a challenge, huh?
Weapons restrictions.
So this zone sucks, because there's a bunch of zones surrounding this area that have BTs active. Like, basically, the closer we get to that city, the worse it gets.
Okay.
Yeah, there we go, first bang.
There we go.
So there's up to 110, which, if I don't want to do this a second time, which I don't, gotta get all of it.
Got company.
Might be easier to go left to right, like a clean sweep around. Oh, I am woefully underprepared. Oh shit. Oh boy, there are a lot of them in here. It's the quick ones that are a real motherfucker. Are these guys not, like, dying? Gonna make his way back over here, or... I figure that one's just, like, mostly covered in... Upside is a fair amount of chiralium. Okay, that's about half of all of my grenades, so... That's not good. Wait. I hate, like, hive infiltration missions like this. As long as it's not a golden one, we could get him in one with a well-placed grenade. But we've only got 3 left. Find myself holding my own breath while I do the hold your breath mechanic. It is markedly uncomfy. My deal is like, how did this guy even know all this stuff was here? You know? So I have exactly 1 grenade left. Nope, nope, nope. Refuse, refuse, refuse. Oh my god, I did not think that I would get away from that. I'm stuck. Shit, shit, shit. Okay. I'm gonna drop this because we don't need it. as much as I have a disdain for littering. We need to be de minimis to get out of here. Man, look at that fucking path. That was right on top of us. That's wild. That shouldn't have been possible. The gold ones are quicker, and I think it's like a higher level boss fight, essentially. Where is that bike? Is gone, I think. So yeah. Oh, Sam's had a rough go of it. Yeah, that one's always pretty stressful. Because the zone's designed for you to get, like, destroyed. And we came in with, like, exactly the amount that we needed. Okay, that makes me feel slightly more comfortable. Man, I'm using like a whole goddamn can here.
Come on, come on, come on.
Something's happening. Get me out of here. I'm not even gonna pretend to know what's happening. Yeah, let's switch over to our new nice boots that we're not supposed to have yet. And we'll recycle the bridge boots later. The crazy thing is we haven't cleared the rain yet, which means that there still is, okay, there we go. It's like until we get the thumbs up, there's a non-zero chance. Started using utility pouches, Sam? Yes, in fact I have, Victor.
Hey, hey, hey.
Where the shit? It's directly behind me. Really? I mean, someone else built the jump ramp here? Which mule zone is this? Enemy scanner ping negated. Cool. Okay, I need to make a hard right. You know the weirdest thing about this fucking dude is that he played like this looped video of his wife before saying, yeah, no, that's my wife, she died. And you, UPS man, you are to blame. To which I say, the fuck you mean? And we just had a fucking rest and we're already like stamina drained to fuck. Ah, it's actually that way. You got it.
Okay, just a bit further now.
This place is surrounded by BTs, like each one of those lines. Subject, take a dip in the hot springs. Answer, I would, if I had time. Your structure in the vicinity of the Elder is starting to deteriorate. The ladder? Oh no!
Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
You sent me on a suicide mission. It didn't take. Here's all this bullshit. Are you gonna make me watch this fucking video of your wife every single time? No, these two stories, like, sad. Also, there's something kind of ironic about filling an hourglass with chiralium dust. Man, no wonder no one's showing up and helping this guy out. He plays like a 2-minute video of his supposedly dead wife every time someone knocks on his goddamn door.
Oh, shit. You actually managed to get the goods out of there? That takes balls. And would you look at that haul? You're definitely a cut above those Fragile Express goons. Let me guess. The Great Deliverer, am I right? Thought so.
Okay, no apologies, no, hey, I'm sorry I sent you on a suicide mission. For the fun of it. Thank you for having the biggest dick imaginable. No? Alright, well.
You know, those ruins you went to wouldn't be ruins if Fragile hadn't fucked us over. Bridges, too. All that talk of rebuilding the country. It's just stirring folks up. My girl would still be alive if it wasn't for you people. She was there. When the terrorists tried to take out South Knot, she was already dead. Because of you.
Do you want to maybe have any facts behind that?
He's wrong. She's in a shelter southeast of the ruins. Mind if I take over? If he's not coming outside, then it doesn't matter who he yells at over the wire. And I'm guessing he'll feel better taking it out on me.
I mean, like, it's good of Fragile. They're...
Fragile says my girl's alive.
Yeah?
And I'm just supposed to believe her? After what she did?
I don't know, man.
Hell no. You're gonna need to prove it. And there's only one way out. I'll give you something to take to this woman you found. She says it's hers. You bring her back here to me. Take this with you, too. It's a skeleton I made that improves stability and mobility. Threw together some of the parts I've got lying around. Just so we're clear, I'm only giving it to you because I want to make abso-fucking-lutely sure you complete this delivery. If my girl's still alive, then when she sees what you're carrying, she'll want you to bring her here. You did right by me.
Unless she went into hiding for a reason.
Good work. New order available.
Sam.
Oh, dude, I remember this fucking thing. I remember this trek. This is gonna suck.
According to the junk dealer, the Cairo hourglass is extremely fragile, and that kind of cargo is best carried by hand.
That's a little something from the junk dealer. Sam, that active skeleton is built for speed. It's
Yep. It's designed to augment muscle movement, enabling you to
There's
travel
even a
faster.
boost function if you really need to hustle, but it'll eat up battery about as fast as you eat up the ground. To think he made a thing like that out of junk, talent like his shouldn't go to waste.
Shame about the personality. Ugh, I gotta fucking hand carry this thing. Forgot.
Order assigned.
And he still won't let me build shit. Alright, well. Time to get stepping. Alright, best not trip.
Handle restrictions lifted. Handle with care.
Yeah. This whole zone. This whole way is like nothing but BT zones. So I'm making this like impossibly difficult on myself because I don't have... I think I have one Hermetic Grenade from that share locker. Get to this side of it, maybe. I don't know, like this whole mountain range is fucked. I'm just trying to skirt this line, honestly. Oh shit. I know I have to go back for the hourglass, but I gotta get this guy first. Hello? Oh, it's the thing freaking out that I'm leaving the cargo behind. If I carry in my left hand, can I also throw grenades? You say so.
There we go.
Oh boy, okay. I can see it in the distance. Okay, we have blown through half of the skeleton's battery. We need to chill. With all the sprinting. Or we just switch back to the other skeleton when we do eventually run out of battery. Or I think the batteries are shared, it's just a matter of whether or not something is attached.
There we go. There we go.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Fragile Express ID verified. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
Okay.
Delivering cargo.
Are you with Fragile Express? No. You're a Bridges porter, aren't you? I'm not expecting a package. Oh, it's nothing dangerous, is it? Oh my lord. I never thought I'd see this again. Let me have a closer look. Oh, incredible. Not so much as a single scratch. I can't thank you enough.
Yeah, I know what you're thinking. That's not who we saw. So I don't know when it got that 8%, but, you know, it is what it is. Hey, 2.5 stars already.
So, I'm on the one and only chiral network now. That's wonderful. I'm happy to be a part of the UCA.
Oh hey, a reasonable person. A chiral artist studio, an anti-BT handgun, you say? Yeah, that would be the result of that trek.
You'll drop by again, won't you?
The chiral artist's mother. You're like, oh wait, no, people actually do live in these places, I forgot.
Please. I have to see him again.
You knew what you were doing.
I made this for him, you know. When the terrorists attacked, my mother and I barely escaped with our lives. I tried to find him afterwards. I did. I just didn't know where to look. But that's not why I stopped. My mother never liked him. She made that pretty clear. But I didn't think she'd go as far as to lie. So when she said that he died, I believed her. Until I heard that message. It's him. It's really him. I should never have given up. Deep down, I knew he was out there somewhere. But I couldn't leave my mother all alone. So I tried to make my peace with it. Only I couldn't. Not even if I do wanted to. I was stuck in the past, unable to move on. Take me to him. I'm begging you. I'm ready to go. Right now if you want. Just say you'll take me.
Okay. Had to unmute for a second there. So you know how as like kids you would guess you would joke about like just mailing yourself to a place? Well, let me tell you. There might be something to that. Back in the day, parents would mail their kids. I mean, that is kind of what we're about to do. I need to make that thing.
That there's a handgun configured to fire hermetic rounds. Bullets loaded with your own blood. Should do some damage to any BTs you come across.
Blood bullets.
The gun draws blood from your body, or any bags on hand, to fill its cartridges when in use. Length of the trigger pull determines the amount loaded into the next round. Longer pulls mean more blood and more potential damage to the BT on the receiving end. Just don't drain yourself dry by accident, okay?
Vampire gun. Just in case. Just in case. Oh yeah, we should recycle those. Seriously, they buy a stamp and send their kids with the postman wherever they need to go. Yeah, there's a bit like that with during the wars with just like attaching a tag to your child and loading them up on the train. Kind of insane if we think about that for longer than at all ever. let's recycle the secondary pair of boots, and then we can take that share boots. Yeah, those are garbage. So you think like, oh yeah, no, take me to my husband that my mom lied about being alive still. And like at the same time, there's this. But this one is complicated.
As you know, you'll be transporting a living human being for a change. It goes without saying that any falls or heavy impacts sustained may result in injury to your client. So proceed with caution, now more than ever.
I couldn't tell you why this is the thing that is happening. Oh, you know what? I gotta grab one of those follow-up things. For a second, I thought the mummy bag was sealed around the face. No, see, this is a living person, so they leave that part open. The game opened with us carrying a corpse in one of those, and it was fully sealed.
The hourglass. I don't want it to break.
As long as I don't have to hold it. It's like, man, there's gotta be a better way to do this. Okay. Can I claim from a share locker? Okay. So I have the chiral artist. What's on the floor? I do not need the speed skeleton. I'm gonna put on the power skeleton. Okay. I just need to make one of those tag-along things. Fabricate equipment. Kojima way is the best way. Listen, if she didn't have working legs, that would, like, maybe this would be something of a problem. But also, it would make more sense than absolutely not at all. I gotta carry at least one gun. Onto the carrier. Can I just select multiple? Yes, I can. Oh, there's enough space that we could have the bowler gun. That's interesting. Alright, well, this is ridiculous. But luckily enough, the mom's not an asshole, so I'm hoping... God, all the way over here until we get to a charge station? God damn. Alright, I'm thinking just exactly the way we came. This is completely normal. This is the most death the Stranding has ever been. I need to auto-adjust this. Yeah, thank you. I don't know what that corrected, but...
Weapons restrictions lifted.
And then there's bridges like this, where it's like, why? For who?
It's not far from here, I think.
It says you.
Look for the tar. Where it bubbles up and spreads. That's how you can tell.
What?
They swallow you up if you're ready. It's bottomless.
Oh yeah, the
Or so claim the
lake.
folks who use these places to dispose of terrarium-contaminated waste. And bodies too. If you don't have time to burn them, there's always the tar.
So there's an interesting thing that we'll get into later, because that's what this game is all the time forever, because things are not revealed until way past the point of relevance. This is not a regular water lake, that is tar. And that's not regular tar, that's chiralium-based tar from several major explosions that happened. I don't know if the lake was always here, and then the terrorist attacks just happened next to it, or if it in fact was the other way around. And we have yet another low roar fucking song to completely destroy any chance of this being hearable. No, I don't know why this was the choice. Not not being able to account for other people standing around if they're non-hostile, maybe. I can't think of why. It's like one of the weirdest missions. Cause she'll chime in every now and then. I don't know if this is actually the best way. No, see, because this I think is also Ghost Zone, so I think maybe listening to her advice to see where the tar starts to bubble up. It'll become relevant in a mission or two. But there's something about this tar that makes it like more than just a giant thing of tar. Because it's not like the tar is just so viscous it stops void outs from being the equivalent of a nuke. There's some other stuff going on with that. And if you think about the details that have not been revealed to us yet hard enough, it really is kind of a problem that no one really considers what they're doing when they throw stuff into the tar lake. The tar, as it is, apparently is a much bigger thing in the second game. I think that was a plot point that was kind of emphasized. There's a little more focus on it. So that's there. Problem is there's ghosts between us and there. But I have this new fancy gun. It shoots blood bullets. Like some kind of, oh fuck, what was that one anime? Beyond, are you still here? I remember that one fucking... It was really popular in the mid-aughts. And I don't know if it ever finished. It was essentially like your standard survival zone bullshit. Yes, you're here. What was that fucking thing? That one anime with the dude who got like his entire class exploded and then he got blood powers. And his whole deal was just a blood bullet. I think the game just took pity on us and didn't summon ghosts there. Which I appreciate. I appreciate that the game will let us get away with that. To be fair, it would have also completely destroyed the mood if I had to pull out my gun that I now have to shoot ghosts while I have person on my back. Right, I left a whole bunch of stuff here. That's the issue. Deliver requested cargo. Deliver 1 chiral artist, 45 kilograms. I can't remember what it fucking was. It was the Lollipop Chainsaw anime costume crossover. Dead Man Wonderland, that's what it was. Yeah. This gun is basically the Dead Man Wonderland power. He's like, why are you in a body bag?
Are you hurt? Thanks, Bridges. I can't believe you're alive.
That's my
Seems like I need to be socially awkward away from this.
I thought you were dead.
My mom told me you were.
I kept it close. Always. But after the attack, it stopped working. I thought about fixing it, getting the sand flowing again. But it felt too much like moving on. Like forgetting you.
Well, now we can both move on. Together, you and me. If you're ready.
Of course.
The man I knew. They took better junk. He fixed the things, made them like new again. Picking up the pieces and making the most of them. That's what I do best too. But this is one piece. We don't need.
Do you know how fucking hard it was to get that to you? Come on.
The only time that matters is the time I spend with you. So let's count the moments ourselves together.
Like, yeah, that's a big to-do,
I'm
but
asking you to
come
marry
on.
me, dummy.
I will. I do. Yes.
One other thing.
What?
Don't hate Mom, please. Tell her this is what we want. Help her to understand and accept it. Because she needs us, and I need her.
All right. I'm pretty good at patching things up.
You better jump to 5 stars, motherfucker. Nope, not even fully 3. That's bullshit. Sir, I delivered your wife to you. In a weird backpack situation.
Sorry, I was such an asshole. I treated you and Fragile like shit. I'm gonna try and make a fresh start with my girl. And though I can't do half of what you people do out there every day, I'm ready to pull my weight. If you need anything fixed, I'm your man. The UCA can count on me. It'll take some getting used to, but it's past time. We will join the UCA's network. I won't let you down. I swear.
I'll never forget you.
Like, I know he pulled away, but, like, you didn't really give him a lot of opportunity there. 200 likes from the chiral artist. There you go. 1 likes received from Sam. He's like, I'm much more comfortable talking to the computer, thank you, actually. The junk dealer has joined the UCA. Stun bombs. Who needs that? Something about an asexual world. I don't know what the fuck's happening there.
Sam, that whole region is connected to the Cairo network now.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Head for the next area. To connect South Knot City, you'll need to make a delivery from Lake Knot City.
Huh? Not sure I follow. Why not just get them on the network? Let them print what they need.
Because you can't print everything. You do know that, right? Food, medicine, organic compounds, that blood of yours that's proven so effective against BTs? None of that can be sent via the network. Only the old-fashioned way.
The first dude we delivered
South
to
Knot
is
have been
using the
struggling
network
ever
to
since
print
the last
pills.
attack. Now, if they're to survive, they'll need all the supplies Lake Knot can spare. Head back there and pick up the order. By the way, sometimes you might find yourself traveling home empty-handed, right?
No.
Wasted trip, I say. Make the most out of it by making sure you've always got an order on your back. For instance, one just came in from the junk dealer. A joint request from him and the Cairo artist, looks like. I think it'd be in everyone's best interest if you took it on. Check the terminal for details.
Heads up, Sam. I'm detecting abnormal chiral levels to the north of South Knot City. The numbers indicate heavy timefall in the area. It appears to be some kind of storm, but nothing like anything I've ever seen before. Though, truth be told, I can't actually see it either. The storm should be right outside my lab, but with the baby, I'm in no position to investigate. Doesn't seem to have done any real damage yet, but would you mind looking into it for me? Just be sure to keep your distance, all right?
New drill available at the firing range. Also, the firing range wasn't a thing in the original. That was a director's cut ad. Okay, so we've got stuff. I'm gonna recycle this bowl again because it doesn't have many shots left. Man, our inventory is a mess right now. Right, okay, cool. So now we can recycle some garbage. Okay, so we got a little more materials.
You can use those little darlings to stun your enemies and give yourself some breathing room. Just equip and toss. They'll trigger on contact. They deliver a shock that should incapacitate every living thing within the blast radius. Living only, though. They won't do you any good against BTs.
Yeah, so that'll be good if we decide to go up to any of the mule areas. Okay.
Thank you for your
Let's get everything off of there. Detach that. So we got a level 1 and a level 2 that we found, so I think we donate the level 1 for the sake of it. Yeah, there we go. We gotta bring this to the district center. We're going straight through a couple of those. Materials. You know what? Let's actually make a couple of those stun, or one of those stun grenades, because I never used it, so may as well. We have 2 anti-BT handguns. We really don't need 2, but fuck it. Just thinking if there's, you know what, we can just make this easier on ourselves. Now that the areas are connected, we could just build bridges. Like, not, like, unironically, fucking, what do they need for a bridge? It's like 800 metal. Which is all of the metal this guy has. Alright, we have a ridiculous amount of stuff on our back. And I killed my only bull again, so I'm gonna make one of those. Okay, I need 120 metal. What will this give us? We'll find out. This is awkward. So that's mostly resin. What else has metal? Does this have metal? Nope. What about this? Nope. Alright. I'm being... I don't have to be like this. But I am. I am this way. It's just how it works. I just wanted the one big thing of the metal to be transferable. To reclaim material. This is getting way more complicated than it needs to be. 600. Okay. I'm doing this, and there's a good chance that the mules are just gonna have the material we need to make these bridges. So I'm making a bridge on either side of the mule camp, because there's one jump on either side if you go high up enough, and it's just gonna be easier. Right, I forgot about that.
Thanks, Sam.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
I also forgot to actually accept his order. That would have been silly of me. That would have been right silly.
All weapons, all clear.
I'm gonna walk right outside your house and then be over here. Hey look! It's Jeff Keighley. The Dorito Pup himself is providing us the power to restart our battery. Isn't that wild?
No, not with people around.
Okay, we have to be slightly further away from the house.
No one wants to see that.
I couldn't tell you why this is a game mechanic. Hideo Kojima thought it was very important. And who am I to question Hideo Kojima? genius of our time. And yes, RP turns into giant mushrooms. Eventually, these will start, if they're big enough, they will attract cryptobiotes. That is in fact how that mechanic works. I don't know why. I couldn't tell you.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID.
I couldn't tell you. Alright, I'm gonna just leave this speed skeleton, because I'm never gonna use it. Yeah, I'm gonna donate this. Because that's gonna be a big no for me, dog. But now I can actually take on orders. What about you? Standard orders, what do you got going? So this is also going to there. Okay, but what about what I have to act, what about the main mission? So we're in this situation, right? Where we're really using that thing. That's wild. It's all old media. And this, carry on back. Okay. Alright, I'm thinking this is the last delivery of the day.
Order assigned.
There we go.
Weapons restrictions.
And a nice free refresh. For absolutely nothing. Everything else is top notch. Hello? Is this real? Okay, light bridge? Light bridge is new. That is new as of the director's cut. I did not, that was not a thing before. Which is interesting. So, we can do one bridge here. And then another bridge here. And then, basically this last one, too, is probably going to be a problem. But, we'll cross that bridge when we make it. How's them apples? How's them's for apples? Are you hungry for apples? I don't know where we're going with this, man. I'm starting to get to that point in the night where I'm like loopy for bad jokes. Are those all? Son of a bitch, those are all mules. They're gonna discover where I am rather quickly. So we could, wouldn't this be fun if it just worked? Oh! Oh, you know what? No, that's, there's an in-between spot there. We need to go for ones that will, we need to go for twofer. Okay, but what if it just worked, though? What if it just fucking worked? Oh, wait. I can make it slightly longer. Oh, and there's another bridge over there, actually. Oh, they're still on their way over here. Cool. Great. Come on, guys. I'm just 3D printing a bridge. Yeah, I would not want to be bolo tied and eat eyeballs like that. That seems like a bad time. Hello? Sir? Okay. The hitboxes here are getting a little wild. Good God, nerd. I was like, wait a minute, what's the punch button again? Right. Got it. Oh, did I drop something? I did drop something, what the hell? When did that happen? I had a bad joke about baseball. There was a time I wondered why the baseball kept getting bigger, and then it hit me. Kicking them in the dick, like Vegeta. You know? Sometimes you gotta just accept the strategy that works. Why does he keep hitting you in the dick? Because hitting you in the dick is an effective fucking means of fighting. We can't all be honorable fucking combatants like Goku. Alright, if 2 or 3 of these guys could have metal on them, that would be cool. Because I was correct in remembering that it takes 800 metal to build the basic bridge. If I'm sneaky, can I access them? No. No, not in combat. Fine. Oh, he has metals. Alright, well. Oh, that would have been funny if I got him midair. That would have been a good one. Where are you? And I'm so sorry. For that bit. That was a bad bit. That was not a good bit. Can you please? Thank you. Alright. There we are. Okay, cool. What if I just kicked you in the... Why does he keep kicking you in the dick? You see the annoying... Oh, that bike is still there. That's hilarious. Y'all remember an hour ago? Or 2? When that happened? Wasn't that fun? Oh, I'm out of monster energy. Oh no. My energy drink has been consumed. Alright, where is the last guy? Is he down there? I think he might actually be down there. I mean, there's still these guys, so let's go take care of them. Oh boy, he just harpooned one of my goddamn packages. That bitch. Oh, I did make a stun bomb and didn't use it once. Huh. Okay, the cargo is too close to him. I need to drag him over here and then kick him. bastard. Where did that come from? That wasn't you. Okay, I think that's the indicator that I've knocked all of them out. No! Destroyed! He broke 2 of them. Oh, that sucks so badly. I hate it. I mean, that is the side quest one, so it's not like the end of the fucking world, but that sucks, dude. They got like 2 or 3 of them. That blows. That's baloney. Alright, I need to put the gun away. And I need to recalibrate my weight distribution. And I don't remember those things being like one-shot destroys. Fucking stun harpoon. Some bullshit is what that is. Okay. So, I don't know if that was worth the sacrifice that was made. Are you kidding me? I'm 100 short. You motherfucker. You absolute bastard. How dare. How dare. Why does he keep kicking me in the dick? I think this is a hologram. Nope, that's a rock. Cool. I'm usually right about that.
I live for this shit.
Do you? Okay. Meal post box is over there. Now the real shit here is that I'm pretty sure that there should be metal in the base. So if we just go back the way we came, we should be fine. But I wanted to get it done, like, you know, that one round. Also, Sam is fucking exhausted. I forget, can I... cryptobiotes are for blood. I am out of canteen. Yeah, I gotta rest.
Well, at least you know your limits, huh?
Come on, Sam, you got this. Okay, we got one bar. Which, unfortunately, is gonna have to be what it is. I think I can move a whole bunch of shit to... the carrier. I don't know why I'm carrying the destroyed ones, it isn't gonna help me. So the lower weight on Sam's back should probably help. It's a shame I'm putting so much effort into making that ladder completely irrelevant, because it's a good ladder placement. It's a good one. I think I did alright with that. These are fine. So I see that there's quite a few special alloys in here. I would prefer if there was 100 metal. Have you instead considered having any metal at all? You bastards. Okay, so unironically, just completely fucked. Oh, that's so frustrating. That's so frustrating, because I know I'm going to need special alloys later.
Could use some water.
Yeah, I'm trying to get you there, bud. Oh, that sucks so badly. That is intensely lame.
There we go.
Alright. So the worst part of this is, like, I'm gonna get extra reduced marks because I lost some of the old media. As well. It's another one of those light bridges. I've not seen that before. This is new. I don't trust it, but I'm gonna have to. Because it's too good. Placement's also really solid on that. Okay, we need 700 grip, literally.
With the skin of my teeth.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
I'm glad that just because it's after midnight doesn't mean that they're gonna stop wearing their Santa hats.
Suit. Rest is advised. Have a pleasant journey. Safe travels.
I mean, 6 of 8 is okay, right? That's 80%, that's
Come
a B.
a long way, huh? Hope your cargo held up as well as you. Looking,
Yeah, the parts that weren't completely outright destroyed are fine. Backpack customization, you say? Probably just for colors. Yeah, no, only A rank. All the work that we're gonna have to do.
So, here's stuff you brought. Motor and a pouch. They're not like our usual supplies. New designs, like you heard. To think a junk dealer made this. Heard he was a pro, but even so, it's impressive work. I'll notify HQ and try to expedite evaluations.
Hey man, just because sometimes we decide to work below our stations because life happens and tragedy makes us not want to be the best person we could possibly be,
Hey,
doesn't mean that people aren't competent.
From the people at the distro center for those prototypes you dropped off. Looks like both caught their eye. The motor, for one, was impressive. They really couldn't believe it was made from scrap. It can be fitted to a modified truck and be ready to go in no time. They contracted the junk dealer straight away and got it added to the list of supplies that can be fabricated. They had good things to say about the pouch, too. Contract has already been made, and you'll find the pouch in your private room. If you want to customize your backpack, you'll need to drop by one anyway. Anyway, I hope you appreciate what those two did for you, and give this new gear a try.
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal.
Alright, Sam is going to pass out. Let's, Oh, I thought he took the destroyed old me to. Okay. Recycle that. Sticky guns. So, the cosplayer, huh? Interesting. Okay. Alright guys, I
Thank you for your contribution.
Hello?
I think that's a good place to call it for today. Looks like Sam's fucking dead tired. Maybe literally. Appreciate everybody hanging out today. Merry Crimbus, Merry Cryptid-mas. Glad we got to do a little bit of streaming, a little bit of Death Stranding, because I would like to be done with this game before February. I'm not going to say before the end of the new year, because that's not happening, or before the start of the new year. But yeah, I would like to finish a game at some point, you know, at all. But yeah, appreciate everybody hanging out. And whether your Christmas was a source of stress or otherwise, hopefully we all had a little bit of fun here. And I will see you all next time. Oh yeah, description down below if you haven't already. Please, if you joined us for the first time today, haven't already, feel free to hit that follow button. Also, we have the links for our Discord, where most announcements for streams will go through, because this was very last minute. Ooh, who's healed and snooze? Healed by sleeping for the first time. Interesting. That happened because I wasn't doing anything. And then we also have the YouTube link down below. We got a whole bunch of stuff happening there. Keep an eye out on that. If you haven't hit all the buttons and all the good shit there, I'd appreciate it if you did. But for tonight, I think we're gonna call it. Appreciate y'all. You have a good one. Mer Crimbus. It is no longer Crimbus. Night, y'all.